Write your ideas, plan your goals, create something new. A brand, a project, a business, or simply a better version of yourself. At first, it may seem small, but consistency will turn your quiet efforts into visible success. 1 hour a day for 3 years can completely change your direction. You'll gain skills, confidence, income, and freedom. Not because you got lucky, but because you showed up for yourself every single day. 10. 1 hour, one choice, one new version of you. In the end, change doesn't happen when you finish a book or watch a video. It happens when you decide, truly decide, that from today onward, you'll dedicate at least 1 hour every day to move forward. 1 hour to learn, 1 hour to act, 1 hour to live with intention. That's the promise you make to yourself. And one day, you'll look back and smile, realizing it all started with just 1 hour. But that 1 hour changed everything. The final message. You can't control time, but you can control how you use it. We all have the same 24 hours, and all it takes is to reclaim one for yourself. 1 hour to grow, 1 hour to love, 1 hour to create, 1 hour to move, 1 hour to reflect. 1 hour that, when repeated every day, shapes your future and redefines who you are. 1 hour a day doesn't just change your life, it changes the person you become. Start today, not tomorrow, not someday. Just 1 hour, one choice, one new beginning. Suggested video or podcast title: 1 hour a day, the secret of those who turn dreams into reality.
You could learn a new language, master a new skill, or understand your finances, health, or relationships better. Never underestimate that small daily act, because knowledge, when compounded, becomes unstoppable power. Remember, the person who doesn't read has no advantage over the one who can't. 5. 1 hour of action, turning knowledge into power. Knowledge without action is just another form of procrastination. You can listen to hundreds of talks or read countless books, but if you don't take action, it's all just noise. Spend 1 focused hour each day taking action with direction. Writing a page, recording a video, practicing a skill, improving a habit. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. Because discipline builds strength, and consistency builds miracles. You don't have to know everything to begin. You just have to begin with what you have, and each hour will move you closer to your dreams. 6. 1 hour of reflection, where wisdom is born. At the end of the day, spend a few quiet minutes reflecting. What did I accomplish today? Did I live according to my values? What can I improve tomorrow? This is not about guilt, it's about growth through awareness. No one is perfect, but the wise are those who pause long enough to learn from their own journey. Each reflection is a small course correction, like a plane adjusting its path mid-flight. You don't need massive changes, just small adjustments made daily will get you to the right destination. 7. 1 hour for your body, the foundation of every dream. You can have passion, purpose, and ambition, but without health, you won't go far. Health is not something you make time for after success. It's what makes success possible. Spend 1 hour moving your body. Exercise, walk, stretch, breathe. Don't treat it as a chore. Treat it as an act of gratitude for the body that carries your dreams. A strong body creates a clear mind, and a clear mind leads to a strong life. That 1 hour of movement each day may become the most powerful medicine you'll ever take. 9. 1 hour to build your future.
After a long day's work, most people turn off their minds and drift into distraction. But those who build extraordinary lives use a one quiet evening hour to work on their dreams.
1 hour a day, the story of transformation. There's something strange about time that most people don't realize. Each of us is given 24 hours every single day. But the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who stay the same lies in how they use just one single hour. 1 hour can mean nothing, or it can change everything. Most people think that to change their lives, they need a big break, a miracle, luck, or some sudden success. But that's not how life works. Life doesn't change in one big leap. It changes bit by bit, 1 hour at a time. We often underestimate the power of 60 minutes, yet we waste it every single day. An hour scrolling through social media, an hour chatting, an hour putting things off. And we tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never really comes. The real difference is not in how much you do, but in how intentionally you spend just 1 hour a day, one conscious, focused, and purposeful hour. 2. The first hour, where all change begins. If you want to change your life, start by changing how you begin your day. Most people wake up and immediately dive into someone else's world, the news, messages, notifications. They let the world shape their emotions before they've even taken control of their own thoughts. But the truly great ones are different. They dedicate the first hour not to the world, but to themselves. They read, write, reflect, or simply sit in silence, because they understand if I lose the first hour, I lose the entire day. And if you lose today, you slowly lose your whole life, one day at a time. That first hour is your mental foundation. Use it to set your intentions, organize your thoughts, and reconnect with your purpose. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be intentional. 3. The golden hour. Protect it like treasure. Here's a truth few people live by. The most valuable hours of life are not the special ones, they are the ordinary hours lived extraordinarily well. Choose 1 hour in your day when you feel most awake, early morning or late at night, and guard it with your life. Turn off notifications, put your phone away, close the door, and say to yourself, this hour is mine. No one and nothing gets to interrupt it. Because if you don't protect your time, the world will steal it from you. People will ask for your help. Your phone will keep buzzing, and slowly you'll live everyone else's life but your own. 1 hour of solitude each day is not a luxury, it's a form of salvation. 4. 1 hour of learning, the smartest investment you can make. No investment brings greater returns than investing in your own mind. Learning is not about showing off intelligence, it's about expanding awareness and understanding yourself more deeply. Just 1 hour of reading, listening to a podcast, studying, or exploring something new each day can completely transform you. In a year, that's 365 hours, the equivalent of over 9 full work weeks spent developing yourself.